So we are successfully completed from the scripting, all scripting enhancements. So you want to do from the scripting means these are the scripting enhancements. Like you need to record the script properly. Like properly nothing but along with the transaction names, along with the checkpoints. And so what are the required? So before recording only you need to set from the all the in the recording options. And after that recorded, you need to do from the correlation, parameterization, and validation points are very important. Along with that, as per client requirement, you have from the any file operation, you have from the any generate random value. So you can use from that as a C techniques, like we can have the call it as a scripting challenges for that. So this all should be we can do from the okay scripting part. So if you are completed this all, then only your script will be ready with the multiple user point of view. Then this script you can go to the controller and you need to execute with the multiple user. Mainly we are using from the multiple users how to we can test from the application. That point of view, we are ready with the our script with the multiple user perspective. Okay, so now we are maximum completed. Today I will complete it from the options. We have from the recording options will be there. So these are very important recording options and runtime settings because if you are experienced, we are like when you are doing from the scripting and all, every time we are using. See, for example, in the recording. So in the recording, we have from the two modes will be there. HTML will be there, URL based will be there. So HTML nothing but what are the user actions will be there. You want to record only user actions, then you can go with the HTML based script. You want to user actions along with the server side resource also you want to capture, then you can go to the URL mode. And the HTML advanced we have from the functions. If you select this web URL and web submit data, it will be generated. If you selected from the web URL base, if you see here, it will generate it from the web custom request function. Okay. So when we can switch from the HTML to URL means, for example, you have from the Java pages, like we have from the website applications will be there. See, if you see from the web tour, page store, that pages will be changed every time. No. Those are static only because every time launch, every time flight booking or pet booking and payment, this will be static. But if you see from the e-commerce applications, Flipkart, Amazon, Snapdeal will be there. Every time will be same thing we can see. Their screens, no, right? Like their orders, their price, and everything will be changing. So at that time, we can't do from the using from the HTML base. We need to record from the URL based. So means if it is a JS pages change also, we want to handle means you need to record from the URL mode and it will be generated from the web based web custom request and web URLs will be generated. That is the recording option. Scripting. Scripting nothing but see for here we have from the C language will be there, Java also will be there. So we can select from the any one of the language or C or Java, but better to we can select from the C is better. Java means it will be need to write from the Java code will be more. So that is why we can select C. Like C nothing but yesterday we seen like if else condition, while condition, for loop. So using from the our LR functions. LR functions means LR save string, LR output message, LR eval string, LR abort, LR exit. So using these functions we can do from the C language we can write. So these are the will be just when you're recording the script, these are the will be we need to check from the these things. These three are important. And protocol. Protocol nothing but like we are doing from the web application, we are doing from the desktop based application. Otherwise, we are doing from the any web service calls. So we need to select from the which is the our protocol. And here, like code generation process include correlation scan, nothing but. So when your record is completed, after that you can go to the Design Studio and click on from the design studio. Then what are the correlation value will be there? You want to see that means when you record, you need to check from the correlation scan button. So asynchronization, no need. Okay. And after that configuration, these all will be fixed only. No need to change anything. And rules. So rules also very important. Like we can create the rule and we can export and we can send to the our colleague or anyone. You want to export also we can do. Import also we can do. So before recording, you want to create a rule and you want to from apply that rule means you need to check from this box. Okay. And you can apply from the once recorded completed automatically it will apply. And going to the advanced mode. In the advanced mode, we can see here every time you should be select from this generate web breakpoint functions. Then no need to write from the manually what is the text is speaking from the application side. Like you can go to the each and every page and okay, what is the static test? No need to give from the every time because you have from the very less slice of code, then we can do that way. But you have from the big application, you have from the 300 to 400 transactions. So each and every page we can open, take from the static test, copy and paste. It will be take time. So to overcome that, we need to check from the generate web breakpoint function. Then what will happen is once you recorded, automatically the web break functions will be each and every page it will be generated. Okay. And you when you are recording, right, you have from the some proxy settings will be there. So we can use from the like which one is suitable for us. We can select from the any one of these. And mapping and filter. Mapping and filter, nothing but when we are recording, we want to some communication between the our tool to and our okay browser. Along with the browser, we have from the which application we are invoking. That application we want to communicate and we want to record from our script means we need to select. If you are doing from the web-based application, always we can select from the socket level. Maybe you are doing from the Windows-based application, you need to select from the VNet level. Sometimes what will happen means we are recording, but we are unable to record it. We can try both also, we can try. And we have from the chain configurations will be there and code generations will be there. Okay. These are the our recording options. Before recording only, we need to set from this all. Along with that, we have from the runtime settings also we have. So very important from these recording options and runtime settings, like each and every option, which purpose we are using. So these runtime settings, mainly in scripting part, you can use from the run logic, nothing but how many iterations you want. And we have from the pacing will be there. Pacing, nothing but it is a delay between the iteration. What is the iteration? Nothing but so launch, login, flight booking, logout. This entire scenario we can call it as a one iteration. Means launch to logout is completed. Okay, one iteration completed. Okay, so that is why we need to give from the some delay between the iteration to iteration. Means first will be launch, login, flight booking, logout, and after that we need to give from the some breathing to the application. Why? Because you are immediately you are executing, your application will be like slow or your application will be crash. It is happen. So that is why what we need to give. We need to give from the some breathing graph to the application. So that point of view we are using from the pacing. What is the pacing means? It is the delay between the iteration to iteration. And logs. So logs nothing but when you are scripting doing or you are doing execution. So we need to select from the parameter substitution. Why? Because you want to see in the output window like what are the correlation values you did and what is the parameterization you did. So you want to see from the results, then we can give from the parameter substitution. If you select from these all like data written by server, advanced trace, so what will happen is you will get from the used data. Why? Because this all will be go to the server side, and what is the server side junk data will be there. Everything is there. It is generated in the replay log. Maximum when you are doing from the load test kind of, right, we need to uncheck from the logs. Why? Because no need from the logs. So we need to uncheck from the logs when we are doing from the executions and all. So uncheck nothing but just logs will be there. And just you can uncheck this. It will be logs will be disabled. Why? Because when you are doing from the execution, we are doing multiple users. Then what is the data is generating this, right? It is writing as a some log file. So that log file will be size will be more. Because of that issue also our transaction response time impact, and our load generator also it will be very soon it will be get from the CPU memory will be utilization will be high. To overcome that we need to uncheck from this. Okay, when you are doing from the execution time. And think time nothing but it is a delay between the action to action, transaction to transaction, or request to request. So for example, if you see here, so for this select pet, and after that you are doing from the selecting from the okay flight, right? So we need to write from the lr underscore thing underscore time. This is the function of the think time function, and we need to give from the by seconds wise. Okay, we can provide from the like this. Okay, so this one no need to do from the manually. For here when you are recording script itself, automatically it will be generated from the think time and all. If you see from the so when you record it, actually it is automatically only it will record. No need to give from the manually. Okay. And apart from this, okay, this is the think time. If you see the think time, we have from the options will be there. Ignore think time. Nothing but like no need from the any think time from the request to request. Then you can select this. Replay think time as recorded. When you are recorded also like this, it is a function will be automatically it will be generated. You want to use that, we can give from the select from the replay think time as. Mostly we need to select from this only replay think time as, because like request to request also we need to give from the some delay. Why? Because for example when we are accessing from the application any application, okay, for example if you see here we are opening from the web view or any one of the application you are launching, and after that launch to login sometime it is happen or not. We are not a robot immediately base you can do from the parallelly. So means what will happen? For example, now I am doing from the okay test store. We'll see any application is fine. Okay, test store. I launch done, and after that I'm taking from the sometime because maybe username I need to give, and who are good from the type and all they give from the okay some fast, but some like as a user we are giving from the some like after clicking from the fish, and after that you are selecting this. So like each and every request to request also sometime will be need. Okay, so that is why what we can do means we need to so miss each and every transaction also as a manually when user accessing application will get from the okay some delay. That delay we can call it as a think time. Pacing nothing but it is a delay between the iteration. So what are the options we have? Think time or facing also we have same options. Start new iteration as soon as previous iteration ends. Nothing but launch login flight booking is completed. So if you give this, no need to wait from the single second also. It is immediately again it will start from the launch login again flight and forget. So like immediate basis it will execute. But I don't want from that. I want from the wait from the sometime. Then you want from the fixed 60 seconds. Then what will happen? Launch login and flight booking and logout is completed. After that, it will wait from the 60 seconds, and after that again it will start from the launch login logout, and after that again it will wait from the 60 seconds. So that we can give from the Fixed means we can give fixed. Otherwise, random means you can give from the like 60 to 90 means in between from the 60 to 90, any one of the okay seconds it will take and it will wait from that time. That is the think time. And additional attributes and miscellaneous nothing but so error handling you want to error you are getting, so you need to give from the continue and error. Then what will happen means your script is failing from somewhere. If you want to continue from the your script execution, then you need to select from the continue and error. And apart from this, you want to like file open and lr error message nothing but that is also one of the like error handling. Like if you write from the in the functions where it is failing lr error message, then what will happen means your script will be continue with the if it is error also. And if you select from the generate snapshot error, so if you when you are doing from the execution and all, if you selected this, if you got any error, what is that error and all you want to see means we need to select from the generate snapshot error. Okay. And we have from the run user thread and run user process will be there. Run user the thread nothing but. So if you are doing from the any kind of web application, we can select from the run user thread. If you are doing from the any kind of desktop apps application like Citrix application, okay, this kind of application you are doing, you need to select from the run user process. Why? Because run user thread nothing but so like we have from the some 50 okay one MDR engine will be there nothing but one multi-drive engine. Okay, each user it will take from the like 2 MB 3 MB it will take for a year. But if you select from the run user process, it will each user it is taking from the like one MDR engine approximately 50 users will be used from the thread. But in process what will happen means it will be like 5 users only it is occupied from that much means it will be use memory and all it will use from the when you are selected from the run user process. That is why if you are doing from the web application always we need to choose from the run user thread. Okay, so and we have from the browser emulation nothing but if you have from the any particular requirement when you are doing from the execution, you want to do from the specifically in browser and you want to from the do from the edge or chrome or firefox, so which you want to execute you need to select from that as a browser. So it will be we need to select any one of these. And custom is automatically what you will be there in tools itself it will be displayed from this. Okay, and go to the here we have from the some cache clear. Cache nothing but when you are doing from the username password, what will happen means browser some cache will be created. Cache nothing but username password it is save and it is not going to the server. In the browser only, what will happen means same user it is picking and execute. Then what will happen means it is not a realistic environment. So every time you want to clear the cache, we need to select from the clear cache and each iteration. Speed simulation, nothing but it's a network. Use maximum bandwidth, nothing but network. What is the network bandwidth length? You will be now utilizing our system. You want to use maximum means it will select from the maximum. Otherwise, you want to any restriction. I want to use only 128 kbs. I want to use only 1024. So we need to select from the here as a how many number of bytes are tail. So we can select from this. That is the speed emulation. And we have from the content check and proxy nothing but you want to do from the proxy. So which URL you are doing, what is the port details, you need to give that all details and you can do from the proxy. No need proxy means we can select from the no proxy. And preferences, so we have the if you check this enable image and text checkpoint means it is automatically it will be enable the image and text verification points. So you want a graphs, it per second graph, pages per graph, response graphs. When you are doing from the execution, you want from particular graphs, you need to select from that. and these are the download filters and chain configurations and advanced. So these are will be recording options and runtime settings. These runtime settings we need to set from the each and every script. For example, you have from the five scripts will be there. You are doing from the five scripts execution. Each and every script we need to set from the this all. What is the pacing? What is the log? What is the think time? And what is the miscellaneous? It is a run as a thread or process. So mostly we need to check from the few things. We should be each and every script we need to check from that. That are the runtime settings as well as recording options. Okay, so this is the entire scripting part. Along with that, I will tell you one more thing. Okay, see for here, if you see here, we have from the actions, user init, action, user end will be there. What is the user init? Nothing but initial section, nothing but launch login. Action, nothing but business part, like flight booking or pet booking. Okay, otherwise you are doing from the like you are booking from the any product from the Amazon, Flipkart. So business part we can call it as a actually action part. End part, nothing but logout part. So when you are recording itself, we need to set from this. So actually, now we are recorded everything in the action part. Okay. So what is difference between for here if you recorded from the initial section, here is the business, here will be end part. So what is the difference means? For example, you are doing from the 1 hour duration execution. So in the within the action only you are done the launch, login, and flight booking and logout. Okay, means everything like same like as this. See now here if you see launch login we are kept here only and business part nothing but pet booking also we are kept here only and logout also we are kept from the here only. Then what will happen means for example in the 1 hour duration, okay, example 3600 seconds, right? We have. So, like each one is a 1 second happening. Example, launch, login, flight booking, logout. So, each and every transaction should be like 3600 times. It will be executing from 3600. Okay, and 3600. For example, I am doing from the 1 hour duration with the 50 users. Assume 50 users only I am doing. But I am doing from the 50 users only. But in the 1 hour duration, we are getting from the this many times it will be executing from the launch, login, and business. So business flow it will executing from the 3600 means that will be fine because we are mostly concentrating from the business flow only, like supply booking or what are the business flow will be there. That is only we are concentrating because that only it is executing this many times is fine. But launch and login actually we are doing from the 50 users means we should be okay 50 times only it will be executed, right? 50 times. And this is also 50 times only. This is also 50 times because as the user once login, then what will happen? Again and again it will execute. But no need from the again login and logout, right? So one user one time only login, one user one time only logout. It will happen from the then 50 only. But one user many times launch, many time login, many time logout is happen, then what will happen? Like this, you will get from the number of times it will execute it. To overcome that issue, what we can do means, so for example, this launch will be there. For example, this everything will be launch only, right? Up to where? Okay, login, launch. Okay, up to this code will be launch. Then I'm cut this and I'm giving from the within the curly brace launch. And logout also I will separating. Okay, and logout. So now this one same scenario, 1 hour duration with 50 users. If you execute launch, it will not take from the 3600 times, only 50 times. Login also 50 times. And logout also it is a 50 times. This is the realistic scenario. Because as the user will be 50 times only launch, but business flow it will be executed from the number of times. Okay, when it is our duration is completed, then after that it will be log out from the each user. Like how many users are login, how many same time it will be log out from the users. Okay, so in this situation we can use from the like this launch we can record here business part action part. When you record itself, we need to change from the recording itself. You need to record from the if you select from the user and here. If you select from the CK here, when you are recording, you can select from the user init, then click on start. And after that, so what will happen? The launch and login you can record here. After that, we'll open from the one pop-up window, right? After launch login is completed, you can select from the action. And again, you can record all the transactions. Action is completed. After that, again, you can select from the user end. And finally, logout you can done. And you can stop the execution. Then how now it will be there? Same way it will be record from the everything code in the within the user init, action and end. In that situation, we can use from the this scenario. Got it? We can call it as a that one. Okay? Clear?
That's clear.
Okay, then fine. And now, for example, we can add the actions also, create new action and give from the action name. Okay, one ticket booking, one is the cancel pet. For example, we have from that scenario also will be there. Okay. And now you want to change from this, we can change from the name also, rename it. Okay, pet booking. Okay, so now two scenarios will be there. Pet booking, nothing but pet booking and cancel. For example, I want to pet booking 10 times, means 10 times only I want to book, and I will cancel from the only 5 pets. So what I'm doing is I recorded here code pet booking. I recorded code from the cancel. Okay. Then what will happen? If you do like this, how many times you are executed? Pet booking it will execute and cancel also it will execute. Like pet you are doing from 10 times, cancel also 10 times happen. But what is the my scenario? Pet booking is the 10 means I want only 5 cancel only. For that we need to create from the blacks. So go to the runtime settings in the run logic. Okay, we can see here, click on from this insert black. Okay, we have from the two actions, right? Insert two blacks. Okay, black 0, black 1. And after that, in the black 0, you can click on insert action. Okay, sorry, insert black 0, Black 0, I'm inserting from the action. What is that? Pet booking. And black 2, I'm insert action, cancel ticket. For here now, if you select from this black 0, see, I want only from 10 times. You can give from the 10. I want only pet booking, cancel should be, I will give from the only 5 times. So, can give from the 5 times. So, after that, we can remove from this. No need from the this, because as per my scenario, I doing from the, okay, see, you can observe extend nothing but 10 times. Okay, this is 5 times. Then what happen? Ticket booking is happen from the pet booking happen from the 10 times. But cancel only 5 pets only, it will cancel. So at the situation, we are creating from the blacks and we can use from the like this. Okay, got it? So this is the way we can do from the one more scripting announcement that is also important for us. So these are the all scripting enhancements and everything scripting is completed. But we have from the web HTTP HTML protocol will completed. We have one more protocol will be there. Web service protocol. We'll see from the tomorrow class web services and we can start from the controller also. Do you have any doubts, Vinod?
How to record cancel pet before recording?
Sorry?
We have one more option, cancel pet in some cases.
Yeah.
Means how to analyze.
No, when you are recording, right? If you, for example, okay, I will save this, okay, and I will open new script. Okay, when you are record itself, right? If you select from this and if you record it, here also we have from the, see, if you click, select from this and this, insert test checkpoint. This is insert start transaction. This is the create new action. If you are doing from the flight booking, you can give from the pet booking, you can give from the pet booking. That is completed. And after that, you are doing from the action part, cancel, then you can give from the cancel. So within this, you need to, within the transactions, you need to give from that. Okay?
Okay, we to user and also same here again.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Here also you can see, you want action means you can select action.